بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Dear students, welcome to Army Public School PMA Kakul Resource Network. Before heading towards the formal proceedings of today's session, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that you can receive the notifications about upcoming videos. As usual, this lesson also consists of two parts. In the beginning, we will be studying English literature, and in the later part, there will be English language. So, coming to the formal start of lesson. In today's lesson, we are going to learn chapter 3 of the novel The Secret Garden. As in previous lessons, we have gone through chapter 1 and chapter 2 quite in details. Also have worked over related different tasks as home assignment. So let us move to the beginning of literature. Dear students, at the end of today's session of literature, we will be trying hard to be in position to recapitulate the chapter, analyze the sequence of the events, answer different related questions, explain the actual and contextual meanings of difficult words, recognize different characters, give input to summarize the chapter. Dear students, here let we have a little short but more gratifying look over the different events of the novel so that an artistic layout can be generated for a better reading taste. Now, let's see the recap of the novel. It was Martha's day off, so she wanted to go home. Mary also wanted to visit her house and to meet her mother, but she didn't allow to do that. And when Martha has gone, Mary visited the gardens, and there she saw three gardeners were doing work. She saw Robin there. Robin came down to her. Just near to Robin, Mary saw an old key. She thought that no doubt this is the key of the secret garden. She took the key and put it in her pocket. Next day, Martha came back. Martha brought a present for Mary. It was from her mother. When Mary received the gift, she felt happy. It was skipping rope. Next day, Mary was skipping in the garden. She saw a robin. She asked from him that yesterday you showed me the key, but I don't know where is the door of the secret garden. Suddenly, the wind blew, and some leaves and branches moved here and there. And there she saw a door of the secret garden. She opened the door and entered in the garden. It was such a mysterious place. Next day she said to Martha that she wanted to grow flowers in the garden, and for this she needs some garden tools. Martha told her that her brother will bring these things. When she heard that, she was happy because she wanted to meet Dickon. Dear students, this novel is no doubt quite an interesting creation of the writer. The main reason of prescribing this novel for your syllabus is not only to have better story or other interesting aspects, but most important to learn new vocabulary, structure of different but uncommon sentences to make your reading more better and fluent, and to be able to speak with one another. To make it more productive and worth mentioning, we have to go through certain questionnaire that is required to be put up as assignment on AIS portal. Question number 1, comprehension on page 46 of the secret garden. Question number 2, choose the correct answer on the same page. Question number 3, complete the following sentences using the preposition in the box on the same page. And question number 4, choose the correct answer on page 47 of the secret garden. So keep in your mind, all the work should be done on loose sheets. Okay, guys, here we come to the second but more interesting part of our today's lesson, English language, Unit 3, Where We Live, Lesson 2, Our Carbon Footprint, Lesson 4, My Favorite Fictional Place. Dear students, I am absolutely sure that at the end of this English language session, you will be confident enough to have a salient enhancement in your accent, style, and of course, your knowledge. Because certainly you will be able to talk about energy and the carbon footprints, read the text and to scan information, conduct a survey to know about carbon footprints of different people, to speak about a favorite fictional place, read a descriptive paragraph about a fictional place. Okay, guys, let's move to the next slide to begin this session. Now we are starting the reading portion of our lecture in which we have to read the text as per standard pronunciation and discipline. Here we have to see and note the actual and contextual meanings of difficult words as well. Our carbon footprint. Our carbon footprint is how much CO2, carbon dioxide, one person makes each year. What produces carbon dioxide? We use energy, gas, or electricity every day. Your journey to school, your computer, your mobile phone, the lights and heating in your house, all of these things produce CO2. Why are CO2 emissions a problem? The problem is that we are all producing too much carbon dioxide, and some scientists believe that this is making the earth hotter. This means the ice at the poles is melting, which will cause sea levels to rise. How can we reduce our carbon footprint? There are many things we can do to reduce the energy we use. Try walking to school or cycling instead of going by car. Recycle materials such as cans, bottles, paper, glass, and cartons. This means less energy is needed to make new things. Don't leave lights on in your house. Eat food which is grown in your area so planes and lorries aren't needed to transport it from a different country. Plant trees in your garden or school as they absorb CO2 and release oxygen. Dear students, as we have gone through the process of reading as per standard pattern, certainly you will have difficult words in your mind. In spite of knowing the actual meanings of some of the words, you would be confused to understand the contextual meanings. So for ease and understanding, I have chosen those words to explain and make you understand their concepts by explaining their meanings and synonyms. Let's see the meanings of difficult words. Carbon, a chemical element derived from Latin word carbo, which means coal. Footprint, the impression left by a foot or shoe on the ground or a surface. Produce, to make or manufacture. Energy, ability to do work. Believe, accept that someone is true especially without proof. Reduce, to decrease or cut down or shrink. Release, to let go or to allow or to enable. Now listen, my favorite fictional place. This place is the fifth moon of the planet Polyphemus. It is smaller than Earth but more beautiful. It is famous for its beautiful scenery and exotic animals. During the day, it looks like a lush green paradise. At night, the planet life changes color to blue, purple, and green. Some of the animals are magical, like the dire horse, a hexapodal, six-legged horse-like creature, which the Navi, the tribe's people, ride for hunting. The Navi are very tall, two-legged, blue skinned people. There are very scary animals which live on the planet too, like the viper wolves. I think that this is the most beautiful planet I have ever seen. I'm not very keen on the scary animals, but I would like to meet the Navi people and to ride on the die horse. Also, I would like to help the Navi defend their planet. Humans want to rob precious minerals from the planet because they have used nearly all Earth's natural resources. For better understanding, let's see the meanings of difficult words. Exotic, being or from, or characteristic of another place or part of the world. Lush, a heavy drinker, especially a habitual one. Paradise, any place of complete bliss and delight and peace. Scary, a mark left by the healing of injured tissue. Keen, having or showing eagerness or enthusiasm. Rob, takes something away by force or without the consent of the owner. Precious, of high worth or cost. Students, now this is the time to come up to the most important side of our today's lesson. That is to know how much it remained beneficial and fruitful for you. Of course, you will be given home assignment. So guys, here is today's home assignment. So you have to write a short paragraph about my favorite fictional place. Use adjective to describe the beauty and magnificence of your favorite fictional place. If you have any query related to the lecture or homework, you are free to ask through the same process as I have already conveyed you during my last week lecture. That is, you can make a text box at the end of home assignment and to be uploaded on AIS portal in which you can mention any sort of query. Certainly, it will be addressed on priority. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day. Goodbye.